Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the world of one of the most beautiful birds on the planet, the Himalayan Monal. Nestled high amidst the soaring peaks and verdant valleys of the great Himalayan range, this creature, a pheasant of extraordinary allure, paints the rugged landscape with flashes of unimaginable color. It is more than just a bird. It is an emblem of the wild, untamed spirit of these majestic mountains, a living jewel that has captivated the hearts and minds of all who have been fortunate enough to witness its splendor. For centuries, tales of its iridescent plumage have echoed through the mountain passes, whispered by local communities who share their ancestral lands with this magnificent avian. We shall journey into its world, exploring not only its breathtaking appearance but also its fascinating life, its resilience in a harsh environment, and its profound cultural significance. The Monal is a testament to nature's artistry, a vibrant splash of life against the stark, often snow-covered canvas of the roof of the world. Join me, Prashant, as we embark on an exploration of this feathered marvel. We'll uncover the secrets of its survival, the intricacies of its behavior, and the challenges it faces in an ever-changing world. Prepare to be enchanted by the Himalayan Monal, a bird that truly embodies the dazzling beauty and precious fragility of our planet's diverse wildlife. It's a story of survival, beauty, and the delicate balance of life in one of Earth's most formidable landscapes. The Himalayan Monal, or Lophophorus impejanus, as it is known to science, holds a place of profound honor far beyond its ecological niche. It is revered as the national bird of Nepal. This prestigious designation is not merely a title, it is a reflection of the deep connection between the Nepalese people and their extraordinary natural heritage. The Monal, in its dazzling coat of many colors, symbolizes the rich biodiversity that flourishes within Nepal's borders. From the steamy subtropical lowlands to the icy pinnacles of the highest mountains on Earth, it stands as a vibrant ambassador of the nation's commitment to preserving its unique ecosystems and the myriad life forms they support. This magnificent pheasant embodies the very spirit of the Himalayas, resilient, breathtakingly beautiful, and inspiring a sense of awe. Its image, often stylized, can be found woven into the cultural tapestry of Nepal, a reminder of the natural wealth that is both a treasure and a responsibility. For the people of Nepal, the Monal is not just a bird, it is a living emblem of their land's soul, a creature that carries the essence of the high mountains in every shimmering feather, a constant call to cherish and protect the wild heart of their nation. The selection of the Monal as a national symbol speaks volumes about the values held by the Nepalese. It underscores an appreciation for the intrinsic worth of wildlife and the importance of ecological balance. This bird, often glimpsed foraging on steep forested slopes or soaring briefly over alpine meadows, represents a wildness that is integral to Nepal's identity. Its presence enriches the landscape, not just visually but culturally and spiritually, serving as a continuous inspiration for art, folklore, and a wider conservation ethos that seeks to protect these high-altitude havens for generations yet to come. It is a daily reminder for those who live in its shadow of the precious biodiversity that makes their homeland so unique. The Himalayan Monal is perhaps most celebrated, and rightly so, for the sheer, unadulterated spectacle of its plumage, particularly that of the male. He is a walking, breathing kaleidoscope, a masterpiece of nature's design. His feathers are not merely colored, but are iridescent, meaning they shimmer and change hue with the slightest movement or shift in light. Imagine a canvas painted with the deepest sapphire blues on his back, transitioning into emerald greens, rich purples, and fiery, coppery reds upon his neck and breast. His head is crowned with a distinctive crest of metallic green, wire-like feathers, each tipped with a spoon-shaped spatule, adding to his regal appearance. Even his rump flashes a brilliant white, conspicuous in flight, contrasting sharply with the darker tones. This breathtaking display is no mere accident of evolution. It is a crucial element in the Monal's life, primarily for the intricate dance of courtship. When a male seeks to impress a female, he transforms into an even more dazzling spectacle. He will fan his tail, puff out his iridescent breast feathers, and bow and strut, ensuring that every facet of his shimmering coat catches the alpine sunlight. This visual symphony is designed to captivate and secure a mate, a vibrant signal of health and vitality broadcast across the often muted tones of the high-altitude forests and meadows. The sheer intensity of these colors, set against a backdrop of rugged rock and snow, is a sight that, once witnessed, is never forgotten. The iridescence itself is a marvel of biological engineering. Microscopic structures within the barbules of the feathers interact with light, refracting and reflecting it in such a way as to produce these an array of ever-changing colors. It's not pigment alone, but the physics of light interacting with these intricate feather structures that creates this living rainbow. This allows for a dynamism in his appearance. One moment he might seem predominantly blue, the next a flash of green or bronze will dominate, making him a constantly shifting vision of beauty. This remarkable adaptation ensures he is an unmissable presence to potential mates, a beacon of genetic fitness in a challenging world. The Himalayan Monal is inextricably linked to the formidable grandeur of the Himalayan mountain range, its exclusive ancestral home. These birds are creatures of the high altitudes, typically found dwelling in a band that stretches from around 2,100 meters, or roughly 7,000 feet, up to the tree line at about 4,500 meters, which is nearly 15,000 feet above sea level. Their preferred habitats are the cool, temperate oak and conifer forests, particularly those interspersed with rhododendron thickets, which burst into a riot of color in the spring, almost rivaling the Monal itself. They also venture into subalpine scrub and grassy alpine meadows, especially during the warmer summer months when these areas are rich with food. This is a realm of breathtaking beauty, but also of extreme conditions. The Monals must contend with steep, often precipitous slopes, thin air, and dramatic seasonal shifts. In winter, heavy snows blanket their world, forcing them to adapt their foraging strategies, sometimes moving to slightly lower, more sheltered valleys, though they are remarkably hardy. They are true mountaineers, perfectly at ease navigating terrain that would challenge even seasoned human climbers. The very fabric of their existence is woven into these high-altitude ecosystems, where they play a vital role as seed dispersers and indicators of forest health, their presence a testament to the resilience of life in these lofty domains. Their choice of habitat is dictated by the availability of food and suitable nesting sites. They favor areas with rich, loamy soil where they can dig for their preferred diet of roots, tubers, insects, larvae, and seeds. The dense undergrowth of the forest provides them with cover from predators such as leopards and birds of prey, while the open meadows offer opportunities for sunbathing and foraging in the summer. The females in particular seek out secluded spots beneath large rocks or in dense vegetation to lay their eggs, relying on the ruggedness of the terrain and their own camouflage to protect their precious clutch. The Monal's life is a continuous dialogue with the mountains, a story written on the slopes of the Himalayas. Chapter 4. A Tale of Two Plumages, the Monal Sexes. In the world of the Himalayan Monal, the differences between the sexes are striking, a clear example of sexual dimorphism driven by the distinct roles each plays in survival and reproduction. The male, as we've seen, is an avian jewel, a flamboyant exhibition of nature's most vibrant palette. His metallic green crest, iridescent blue-black wings, coppery neck, and the shimmering array of colors across his body are all designed for one primary purpose: to attract a mate. This visual extravagance is an honest signal of his genetic quality and fitness, a costly display that only a healthy, vigorous bird can maintain. His bright blue orbital skin surrounding the eye adds another touch of exoticism to his already stunning appearance. In stark contrast, the female Monal presents a picture of understated elegance and practical camouflage. Her plumage is a sophisticated tapestry of mottled browns, buffs, and streaks of black and white. This more subdued attire is no less a product of evolutionary refinement. It is essential for her survival and the success of her offspring. While incubating her eggs on a nest often situated on the ground or a sheltered ledge, and later while tending to her vulnerable chicks, her cryptic coloration allows her to blend seamlessly into the forest floor or rocky outcrops. This makes her far less conspicuous to the keen eyes of predators, providing a vital shield for the next generation of monals. This divergence in appearance highlights the different selective pressures acting upon males and females. For the male, the pressure is to be seen, to stand out, to win the reproductive stakes through dazzling displays. For the female, the pressure is to be inconspicuous, to protect herself and her progeny, ensuring the continuation of their lineage. Her beauty lies in her adaptation, in the subtle perfection of her camouflage that allows life to persist in a world fraught with danger. She carries a white throat patch and a small, almost vestigial crest, subtle hints of her shared ancestry with the resplendent male, but her overall appearance speaks to a life of caution and maternal duty. Chapter 5. Whispers on the Mountain Wind, the Monal in Legend. The Himalayan monal is not merely a biological entity within its ecosystem, it is deeply woven into the rich cultural tapestry of the diverse communities that inhabit the Himalayan region. For centuries, this spectacular bird has inspired awe and reverence, finding its way into local folklore, myths, and traditional stories. In many tales, the monal is depicted as a creature of good omen, its sighting considered auspicious, a harbinger of good fortune or a bountiful harvest. Its vibrant colors are sometimes associated with divine beauty or even sacred deities, lending it an almost mystical aura in the eyes of those who share its mountainous home. These narratives are passed down through generations, shaping perceptions and fostering a sense of connection to the natural world. The bird's striking appearance has also made it a subject in local art forms, from intricate thangka paintings to woven textiles and traditional songs that celebrate its beauty and grace. These artistic representations often highlight its iridescent plumage and regal bearing, capturing the essence of what makes the monal so captivating. In some communities, specific legends might narrate the origin of its colors, attributing them to divine intervention or magical events. This cultural significance can, in some instances, offer a degree of informal protection, as harming a creature so deeply embedded in folklore might be considered taboo or disrespectful to ancestral traditions and the spirits of the mountains. The monal's presence in these stories often reflects the profound respect mountain communities have for the natural world that sustains them. It might be portrayed as a messenger between the earthly realm and the heavens, or as a guardian of secret mountain passes. These narratives are more than just charming tales. They are a repository of traditional ecological knowledge and cultural values, emphasizing a harmonious coexistence with nature. Understanding this cultural dimension is crucial, as it highlights the bird's importance not just to biodiversity but to the human heritage of the Himalayas, a living link to a past where nature and culture were inextricably intertwined. Chapter 6. Thriving in the Frigid Heights Survival Strategies. To endure the formidable conditions of the high Himalayas, the monal has evolved a suite of remarkable adaptations, both physical and behavioral, that allow it to thrive where many other creatures would falter. Its dense, insulating plumage is a primary defense against the biting cold, trapping a layer of air close to the body to maintain warmth even when temperatures plummet far below freezing. The feathers themselves are robust, providing protection not only from the cold but also from the sometimes abrasive vegetation and rocky terrain. Furthermore, its strong, sturdy legs and powerful, decurved beak are perfectly designed for digging. This is crucial as much of its diet, roots, tubers, grubs and insects, is found buried beneath the soil or, in winter, under layers of snow. Beyond its physical attributes, the monal exhibits astute behavioral strategies to navigate its challenging environment. During periods of heavy snowfall, when food becomes scarce on the higher slopes, they may undertake short altitudinal migrations, moving to slightly lower elevations where the snow cover is less deep and foraging is easier. They are adept at locating food sources even under a thick blanket of white, using their keen senses and powerful digging action to conserve energy during the coldest parts of the day or night. They will often seek shelter in dense thickets or under rocky overhangs, roosting communally at times, which can also help in retaining body heat. Their flight is typically short and powerful, often a burst to escape danger or to move between foraging patches, rather than sustained soaring, which is more energy intensive. They are, however, remarkably agile on the ground, capable of moving swiftly across steep and uneven terrain. The monal's ability to find sufficient sustenance, from plant matter to invertebrates, throughout the year, even in the depths of winter, is a testament to its resilience and its intimate knowledge of its alpine domain. These adaptations, honed over millennia, make the Himalayan Monal a true master of survival in one of the world's most demanding landscapes. Chapter 7. A Precarious Future, Challenges to Survival. Despite its resilience and breathtaking beauty, the Himalayan Monal, like so much of our planet's wildlife, faces an increasingly uncertain future, primarily due to the escalating pressures of human activity on its fragile mountain habitat. The relentless march of deforestation driven by the need for agricultural land, timber extraction and the development of infrastructure such as roads and hydroelectric projects is steadily shrinking and fragmenting the temperate forests that are crucial for the Monal's survival. This loss of habitat directly impacts their ability to find food, shelter and suitable nesting sites, pushing populations into smaller, more isolated pockets, which can lead to reduced genetic diversity and increased vulnerability. Furthermore, the spectre of climate change looms large over the high Himalayas. Rising global temperatures are causing shifts in vegetation zones, potentially altering the composition of the forests and alpine meadows upon which the Monal depends. Changes in snowfall patterns and the timing of seasons can disrupt their breeding cycles and food availability, adding another layer of stress to their existence. Beyond these pervasive threats, direct disturbances from increasing human presence, including some forms of unregulated tourism, can impact their behavior and breeding success. Although hunting for its magnificent feathers or for food has declined in many areas due to legal protection and increased awareness, poaching can still pose a localized threat in certain remote regions. The cumulative effect of these pressures is a cause for significant concern among conservationists. While the Monal is still found across a relatively wide range, local declines have been noted, and its long-term persistence depends heavily on concerted efforts to protect its habitat and mitigate these threats. The future of this iridescent jewel of the mountains hangs in the balance, a stark reminder that even the most splendid and seemingly remote creatures are not immune to the consequences of our actions on the planet. Protecting the Monal means protecting the entire Himalayan ecosystem, a responsibility we must take seriously. The Himalayan Monal, with its coat of 1,000 shimmering colors, is truly one of nature's most spectacular creations. We have journeyed through its lofty domain, marveled at its adaptations to a life lived at the extremes, and understood its deep cultural resonance with the people of the Himalayas. It is a bird that embodies not just beauty but an extraordinary resilience, a testament to the enduring power of life to flourish in even the most challenging of environments. Its presence enriches the world, a vibrant spark against the majestic, often stark backdrop of the highest mountains on Earth. Yet, as we have seen, this dazzling existence is under threat. The pressures of habitat loss and a changing climate cast a shadow over its future. The story of the Himalayan Monal is therefore not just one of wonder, but also a poignant reminder of our shared responsibility to protect the natural world. Its fate is intertwined with the health of the Himalayan ecosystems, which are vital not only for biodiversity, but also for the millions of people who depend on them. To safeguard the Monal is to safeguard a piece of our planet's irreplaceable heritage. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the Himalayan Monal, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more amazing wildlife facts. By supporting channels like this and by supporting conservation efforts globally, we can all play a part in ensuring that future generations will also have the chance to be captivated by the sight of this magnificent bird, a living jewel shining brightly in the realm of the snows. Your curiosity and engagement make a difference.